Let's move on with today's second topic. What is today's second topic? Murky Mag. Seems it's Lauren Sanchez pushing the rumor audible deal for Meghan Markle. This is completely unconfirmed. I have no way of confirming this. Take this with a grain of salt, but let's see. Let's try to connect the dots that we have found so far. Blind item number 6. The significant other of the wealthy bookseller is the one pushing for him to sign the illiterate one and also the reality family. He doesn't want any part of any of them. This is, of course, we're talking about Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez. We have seen them a couple times in the past couple months. I think in the past 30 days. I could say, that when we make this shows, and I say we because you are here making this show with me with your amazing comments, I tend to lose track of the time. I don't know exactly when was this. I think it was 1 month ago. But yeah, Doria Ragland was hanging out with Kris Jenner and the rest of the bunch. She didn't get to take a picture with Jeff Bezos or Lauren Sanchez, but she took a picture with Kris and Kim Kardashian. You know that those rumors that Harry and Meghan could do a reality show, they should do it. They absolutely should do it because I think that's something that people would actually watch. I mean, we know that reality shows are scripted. They are as plastic as you can imagine, but at least we can see them pretending to do something spontaneous because the dog documentary was I don't know. It was even more plastic than whatever you see in this picture. I think this has more plastic than what. I don't know what to think right now. But in this case, if that's so, it is also reported that Jeff Bezos doesn't have anything to do with Meghan. And of course, yes, this image does not exist. Please keep that in mind. And no, that is not Meghan's, shape, curves, not at all. You know that Midjourney, my tool for artificial intelligence, does not exactly know how to nail Meghan. Okay, that came out wrong, but please do not take that out of context, please. Or maybe take that out of context. Maybe you can do a small Family Guy favor for me. Take that out of context and just share that over everywhere because this is like the rumors that Meghan is about to sign a deal with a streaming giant. And I was thinking, which other streaming giant are we talking about? And maybe the term streaming giant is, it could be a bit misleading, but Amazon is also a streaming giant because they have Prime Video, and Prime Video has exclusives, has exclusive deals, does not publish book themselves. They sell books, but they have Audible, and Audible has original podcasts. So even if this is a blind item, even if this is blind gossip that we should take with a grain of salt, we see the breadcrumbs and we are beginning to connect the dots. We are talking about Doria hanging out close to the Kardashians and Bezos and Sanchez. We know that Meghan wants, some kind of deal with him. You know what? That Prime Video, it's a streaming service. We know the rumors that Meghan wants to sign something with a streaming giant. And at the same time that, they have a lot to do with audiobooks. And I'm going to tell you, I've been following the industry for a long, long time since I published my first book back in 2011. Audiobooks are going to be really big, are already really big, but they are growing at an amazing pace. I'm sure that they are going to outgrow, I don't know if they have outgrown the actual Kindle reading because they are really convenient. You can listen to a book while you're doing anything else. It's something that is happening. So you begin to combine all these dots that Meghan is threatening the royal family with a memoir. And she's testing the waters, of course, with this kind of why is this happening right now? Well, she's testing the waters. She's trying to test the reactions. And so far, I want to tell you that the Sausage Squad and Meghan's fans' reactions has been really good for them. They say, "Oh yeah, that family, the royal family, is so evil." I'm waiting. I'm a bit doubtful. I don't understand why no um, celebrity friends have come forward to say, "Hey, this is proof that Meghan is nice, that Meghan just disconnected herself from that evil family." And that's something that actually should have happened by now. Maybe let's give them 1 week. But and by the way, which celebrity friends does Meghan still have? Yeah, she's got Tyler Perry, maybe Ellen. I'm going to mention Ellen, of course, in a minute. And you would ask, you will be saying, why would Jeff Bezos will be interested in this, and why would be the interest of Lauren Sanchez? Because always when something is happening, when something is moving, there's always an intention behind. And I can't help but think that it's not Jeff Bezos in this case, but still this figure that I mentioned a couple times before. There is a powerful figure. I don't know if it's a billionaire. Maybe it's a multi-millionaire in the shadows, that his interest is use the royal status of Harry to his own gain. Of course, he cannot access Harry directly, but he can access him through Meghan. Using Meghan to access Harry's royal status is his best bet, because, yes, Harry's royal status is not going to change. He was born a royal, and that can be weaponized, that can be used for X amount of attention of any kind. That is a given. Headlines, whatever you want, and that is it's sad to have that to let it go to waste. So this mysterious figure is expecting of WME, Meghan's current public relations agency, to just fail until April of next year, so they can move on. So he can move on with some kind of takeover over Archewell. Maybe it could be a silent takeover. I'm trying to do more research on that. And by the way, just so you know, Audible has a 65% market share of audiobook sales in the United States. So it's basically the leader, the undisputed leader of audiobook sales. Meghan wants to write a book. I don't think that Meghan can stand that Harry released a book and he narrated his own book with his own voice, and she hasn't done that yet. I'm sure that she wants to do the same, and this is what she wants. She loves the sound of her own voice. You know that kind of people, right? You know that kind of people that they love the sound of their own voice. I think that's what Meghan is going for. Okay, read your comments just a bit before we go on to the next topic. Is your tie red or orange? I guess orange. No, I think it's some color distortion. And before I have a warm light right to my right. My tie is red, literally red. I think I can show it before we go on. It's easier in this one, much easier to see here. It's red, a red tie. So it's like that was a movie in the 80s, right? Red Tide, not Tide, Red Tide.